Right, so this video is going to be accountability video for the account of my funded futures that I've been trying to trade live streaming while live streaming. It's a prop evaluation account. It's not a funded account, and TLDR, I blew the account. So I'm going to go through the stats or the analytics for that particular account that I started in January. Right, so all the trades that I took, you would be able to see them on the live streams for these particular dates. So over here, as I've mentioned before, on the 9th of January, I blew the account. So I took one reset and then started off again. Following week, I made a small profit, and then after that, 2 weeks later, I threw it all away. So by that time, it was very near February 5th, which was the renewal for the account, which means the monthly payment. Okay, so because I wanted to, I mean, this is just an evaluation. Obviously, I wouldn't trade it like this on the funded stage, but because it was evaluation, I'm gonna pay it anyways. So might as well just use the maximum drawdown as the available capacity, right? So over here, this date on the 3rd of February, it's very simple. It's tilt, all right? And then right here on the 4th, it's a lot of back and forth. So eventually I failed the account, challenge failed, and I cancelled the subscription. Okay, moving forward, I'm going to do the same thing, but with a top step 150k account, because after reading through the payout policies and the inactivity rule after getting funded, I would prefer to work with top step instead of my funded futures, because for my funded futures, they require a lot of constant trading. Like for the inactivity rule, you have to trade once per week minimum. However, for top step, it's 30 days, one trade, so once per month. That is the minimum. So because I myself is a higher time frame trader, higher time frame meaning I trade the daily range, so there are a lot of times whereby the setups or the models don't print throughout the month or throughout the week. So if that's the case, then it is very hard for me to want to engage in lower time frames. As you would have already seen, the lower time frames is not my forte. Okay, which is why I don't trade my live accounts like how I trade this particular account on the live stream. Okay, so moving forward, it's going to be top step and it's going to be a 150k account. It's the same thing, trading view, and you'll be able to see all the trades that I take live streaming. And for that particular account, I'm going to employ the strategy that I use for my live accounts. So you'll be able to see how the model works and how you might want to incorporate it into your own if it works, right? Provided it works. So the results will speak for themselves, and I'm just going to live stream the trades, and you can see it pan out in real life. I mean, in real time. So let me switch to the top step page so you'll be able to see. Just give me a minute. Alright, so this is the new 50k account. You can take a look at the number here. I've just started. There is no trading done so far. Okay, and right here there are two funded express. Right, so this one is additional. So For top step, very simple. I'm going to be risking 1%, same thing as how I would engage my live account, 1% per trade, and I'm looking to take out 2R minimum. Okay, so because top step have this consistency rule, 50%, so the profits cannot exceed 3% per trade, because in total I would need to make 6%, right? So that is 4,005. I think it would take me about 3 trades to complete this. 3 winning consecutively to complete this profit targets here. Okay, and overall the pricing, I think it's still cheaper than my funded futures, because if you add it up, like let's just say you pass it in a month, of course, you add it up, it's $490. I mean, $149 for per month, and then activation would be another 149. So in total, that's 300 USD for a 150k account. That is if you pass it in 1 month. If you pass it in 2 months, you add another 150 in. That would bring it to 450. However, if you use the my funded futures, a 150k account, you're going to start off at 337, if I'm not wrong, for per month basis. However, there's no activation fee. Okay, so even if you pass it in 1 month, you're still paying slightly more as compared to top step. And if you roll over to the second month, you're going to be paying more, like way more, $660 or $674 as compared to top step 450. So overall, top step is going to be cheaper in terms of the evaluation phase and then getting it to fund it. Right, overall it is going to be cheaper with the same time frame that you're going to take as compared to my funded futures. And the other good thing about top step is that they don't really cap your, what do you say, they don't look at consistency rules for funded stage. They only require you to have profits for 5 days. It doesn't have to be consistent, just 5 days, and then every payout is a cap of 5,000. For my funded futures, the payout cap is only 3,600 for a 150k account. And of course, I'm talking about the starter plan, because for the expert plan, they don't have a payout cap, and the rules are more lenient for the expert plan, but it's way more expensive in terms of the monthly billing process. Let's just say if you take 2 months instead of 1 month, that's going to be really expensive, and it's expensive even if it is on the 1 month. Okay, and they require you to trade at least once per week. So that is the thing that I feel that I would not be able to get through, because I don't trade every week. Like, my setup is not going to print every single week, and even if it prints it, sometimes life gets in the way and I might not be able to capitalize on it. So then I would hit the inactivity rule, and if I make a very good profit, they are going to close my account. But that is obviously right, because I've seen such cases before where some players do it on the expert account, run it up to very high. However, they don't get the full payout due to their reasons, like for example risk assessment and stuff like that, or trying to gamify the system or something like that. I don't want to deal with that, so I'm gonna go with top step for now, and then I'll work my way through the live accounts, right? Slowly start to build up the live account, and then eventually trading my own money with my own rules. I think that would be much more simpler, right? So of course, as long as prop firms are around, I'm going to leverage them to increase the overall buying power, to further snowball the capital. Okay, so other than this, I also have FTMO. I just started FTMO recently, I think about 1 or 2 months back. I'm taking my own sweet time with that because that is a one-time payment thing. So yeah, FTMO and TopSap plus my personal account. So total 3 platforms. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For the FTMO, I would share it when I reach 200k, which means I'm going to invest the initial profits from the 10k account because I took a try, right? I bought the lowest available capital allocation available. So that was the 10k account for FTMO. I'm going to push it to get back to profits in like let me rephrase this. I'm going to use the profits from the 10k account to fund the 200k account, which is around like $1,000+ for that particular 200k account. So the profits is going to bring me to open up to a 200k account, and then by that time maybe I'll share more information or data if I want to, right? Because I think that would be more exciting as compared to the 10k account, right? So with this, that's pretty much it for this video. It's just an update and an accountability session. All right, and I'll talk to you again in the next one.